What's going on, everybody? I'm Primalliquid, and welcome back to my Final Fantasy VIII Ragnarok mod playthrough. Guys, we are on part number 32 right now, and we're gonna do something really dumb, because what else is new on this channel, right? We are going to go and unlock Tonberry and challenge Odin. Now, some of you might remember how that went for us the last time. Yeah, not that great. Hopefully this time things will be a little bit different. We'll have to see though. We can hope, right? We can hope. That is the most important part here. Maintaining hope. Anyway, one of the things I wanted to very briefly let you guys know right now is, if you did not know, the Primal VOD channel is back to getting uploads now. I've rendered out a bunch of new Lionheart VODs for that channel, and they are going up there pretty much as we speak. There was... No! I did not mean to do that, and I didn't save. Oh no. I did not want to do... Well. Crap. That's not good. That's really not good. I wanted to go and do Tonberry. When can I next do Tonberry? The next time I can do Tonberry, gonna be after Galbadia. Renoa's gonna be passed out though, so I'm not gonna be able to use her. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Well, we'll make it work somehow. I guess. Yeah, we'll make it work somehow. Oh, but yeah. So going back to what I was saying. The Lionheart streams, they are being uploaded now to the Primal VOD channel, and if you don't know where that is, just take a look down in the description. You can find a linktree link that basically just contains all of my all of my other channels, my social medias, that sort of stuff. Think of it as being a one-stop place for everything to do with me. You can find the VOD channel linked directly in there. So feel free to go and subscribe to it if you don't want to leave YouTube but are curious about the stream content that we do. All streams over on Twitch get uploaded to that channel. Granted, it has fallen a little behind on the uploads simply due to the fact it takes a really long time to render and upload a 3-hour stream, unfortunately. So there is that little problem. But pretty soon I will be getting my proper gig fiber internet, so that is going to take a big chunk of the time out of that process. So pretty soon we are going to be completely on top of that channel as well as this channel, so you could be getting daily content both here and over on the live stream channel. Well, okay, it won't ever actually be daily content on the live stream channel once it's called off. Like once that one's caught up, it's gonna be like a few videos a week, because we don't stream every day. But yeah, so you guys can go ahead and take a look at that if you want to see even extra stuff. It's like, I know how much you guys enjoy laughing at me sometimes. But yeah, so we are uploading a bunch of Lionheart right now over to that channel as well. Uploaded a couple of videos over the last couple of days, and I'm gonna try, as I say, like it does take a long time to render and upload, and I am going on a trip tomorrow, and I won't be back till Saturday for that. Follow me on Instagram. You guys are gonna enjoy all of the lovely sneak peeks that you get for that. Okay. I'm gonna try and get a new Lionheart video every day out, but we'll have to see just how many I can actually get, edited and uploaded in time for that, because it's a little up in the air. It is a little up in the air for sure. But I'm going to try, at least. It is what it is. But yeah, so once again, I know I mentioned it in yesterday's video, but But, make sure you follow me on Instagram, people. You guys are really going to want to know what I am up to this week, okay? You are going to absolutely love it, and I will be posting sneak peeks over on Instagram. Maybe some on Twitter as well. I haven't fully decided on Twitter just yet, but there's definitely going to be some over on Instagram for sure. So get your butts over there, people. Oh, man. Right, let's go let Renoa fall off a cliff, shall we? It's always good fun when you let, you know, the love of your life fall off a cliff. Like, everybody does it, right? Like, it's just a common staple in relationships, yeah? You know, you always have to let the person you like fall off a cliff. It builds character. Oh, I think most of us though would kind of prefer, you know, some kind of bungee cord or parachute for it, but not these guys. These guys are trained mercenaries, you know. They don't need stuff like that. Renoa might not be a trained mercenary, but don't sweat the small stuff, right, guys? Like, we don't need to worry about no small time issues here. Oh, I have to admit though, I can't believe I ran into Garden by accident. That is one of the dumbest things I've done in a very long time. Let's be honest, you know, like with the Disgaea 7 guides and the Crisis Core guides and all that sort of stuff. Like, I've not really done anything dumb on YouTube for at least a few months. Granted, like, stream, we've definitely had some dumb things happen, but that's streams, you know. That's just streams. That's not YouTube, so that doesn't count until the VODs are uploaded. Oh man, it's always good fun being a creator for sure. I'm gonna tell you what, like, guys, I have like so much stuff planned for you guys soon. It is unreal. It's like, believe it or not, alright, believe it or not, I am pretty much like planned out now for, honestly, like the better part of this year. Like, as weird as that sounds, I have actually got like a year's worth of content like planned for you guys. Obviously I've still got to make it, so plans might change there, but no, for the most part, we have so much stuff planned. It's like, luckily enough, I have the lovely Daff, who is you know, going to be editing a lot of stuff for me. You know, she edits all the shorts currently, and she's also pretty much taken over these challenge runs and the overpowered videos for me. She's basically taken over all the really long edits plus the shorts. You know what I mean? That's just to give me more time to actually work on the other stuff. Yeah, like, oh man, some of the stuff I've got planned for you guys is so good. Like, at least I think it is anyway, you know. There's a lot of stuff that I cannot wait to start working on. And I honestly hope you guys enjoy it as well. There's gonna be, I know for a fact there's gonna be one project which is gonna have, you know, a whole like series of videos to it where a lot of you might not have actually heard of the game, you know. Like, a lot of you might not have heard of the game. It's one of those though where those who have heard of the game, okay, those who have heard of it love it. That's pretty much standard across the board, okay? That's pretty much standard across the board. Like, everybody who has played these games love them to bits. So I'm hoping that a lot of you guys like them, because unfortunately it kind of had that Legend of Dragoon effect, you know what I mean, where it released at like really bad times. There wasn't a whole lot of promotion for it, and it sort of went under the radar, you know. And what's even worse is they did this with all 3 games in the series, so they really messed up on that, unfortunately. But I really want to introduce the series to people, and it is coming back soon. You know, they are doing something very special for the 10th anniversary of the series, and I'm hoping to do something special. I am in talks with the dev company where I might be able to supply a bunch of giveaways for it as well. That's going to be a little up in the air at the minute, though. There's nothing confirmed or anything like that. But if I can, it's going to be a really, really special one for sure. But no, like, I'm planning a whole bunch of, like, guides and that for that game. Probably not going to be, you know, any kind of let's play or anything like that, because it is a really, really long game. We're talking, like, 90 to 100 hours from start to pretty much the start of post-game. You know, it is a very, very long game, so it's worth the money. You know, it's definitely worth the money. You are going to get your satisfaction for sure. But in terms of, you know, like actual content, I'm thinking it's just going to be more along the guide route. You know, that's kind of what I want to do with the game, because I don't want to ruin the story for people. You know what I mean? Like, I would honestly rather. Ooh, okay, that kind of mean. I would honestly rather people play and experience the game for themselves. And I'm going to help them do that with guides and stuff like that. But I don't want to ruin people's, you know, impressions of the story by letting them watch me play it, if that makes sense. Like, I hope that comes across right, you know? I want to help people enjoy the game themselves, if that makes sense. That's why, you know, I'm trying to get a bunch of giveaway stuff for you guys from the dev company. Hopefully allow, you know, a few more of you guys to enjoy it. But that is currently up in the air. You know, I haven't heard from, but it has been the weekend, so, you know, conversations do die over the weekend. But they definitely seemed open to the idea for sure. So we'll have to see what they say once they come back. Because obviously, when you start talking about stuff like this with companies, there's always a lot of back and forth. You know, like you email them the proposal. They email you back with, you know, a yes or a no, and then you sort of hash out the details, and that's basically the step right now. We're just sort of talking details, basically. So we'll have to see what happens there, pretty much. But hopefully I'll have some news about that for you guys sometime soon. Like, obviously, I know I've said this before, but I will be on a trip this week. So I probably won't be able to announce anything, you know, this week. But from next week onwards, you know, around like the 12th to 13th, somewhere around that ballpark, that should be where, you know, I'll start making new videos essentially. So I'll be able to talk about some of the stuff like that. But yeah, we'll have to see. But there is also going to be as well some maybe some like quick YouTube shorts uploaded, but we'll have to see for that one as well. It's like it's a busy week, you know, it's a busy week, and the plans are changing constantly, you know what I mean? Like every day something is either added to the schedule or taken away from the schedule, and it just requires, you know, a whole lot of finesse, basically, you know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff that is going into what is going on this like week. So unfortunately, there's not a whole lot I can really give you guys details wise, just because I don't want to ruin the content. You know, I don't want to ruin the content. So, but yeah, hopefully with the giveaway stuff, I'll have more details for you guys next week on that. And then, oh man, like I just thought, we're sort of halfway through February, aren't we? Like, dude, we have Rise of 3 next month as well. There's another big game. Damn, I'm gonna be really busy next month. You know, when I was actually making all my plans, like all my content plans and that, I actually forgot about Rise of 3, which is really weird because I love the game. I might have to rework my March schedule. That one's gonna be a tough one for sure. I'll have to see what I can work out on that one. Just one of them though, you know. That's one of my problems. That's a problem for me to deal with. You guys are fine. You guys just get to sit back and enjoy the content. You know, it's all right for some, isn't it? Oh man. You know, every now and again, like, I actually really enjoy talking about the you know, the behind the scenes logistics of being a creator, because I know you guys actually enjoy them as well. You know, some of you guys enjoy listening to some of the like what goes on behind the scenes, essentially, because it's all, you know, sort of new, like it's unexpected, essentially. Like, I know when it comes to content creation, one of the big things is whenever you say to somebody, oh yeah, you know, I make YouTube videos for a living, I'm a YouTuber, I'm a content creator. Whenever you say that, the general thought process that people have is, oh, this guy just sits on his butt all day playing games. Like, believe it or not, no, that's not true. It's like, gaming is actually one of the things that I do the least. Like, as weird as that sounds, like, gaming is one of the things that I do the least. Other than, you know, when I'm working on, like, an overpowered video or a challenge video, stuff like that. That's where, you know, the gaming side obviously picks up. But, like, for the general day-to-day videos, gaming is not a big part of the day, you know, like... I typically, on an average day, I will typically work, you know, about like 12 to 15 hours. Obviously, give or take, you know, if I have to do something during the day, like maybe I have to go shopping with Nana Primal, or if I'm seeing Gem or something like that. But for me, a typical day is 7 days a week. Like, every now and again, I'll take 1 or 2 days off. It's just like when Gem's schedule sort of allows for it. But typically I'll work like 12 to 15 hours on the days that I do work. And out of those 12 to 15 hours, gaming is probably only like 2, maybe 3 hours, if that. Like, a lot of it actually comes down to like the admin side of stuff, you know, like replying to comments, going over analytics, learning about new stuff, you know, like I have to research game releases, game news, news in the tech world. Like, there is so much that actually goes on behind the scenes that a lot of people really don't think about. Because it's like, when you think about it, I could, if all YouTube was, right, let's just say all YouTube was making a video and uploading, yeah, like I could easily put out 5-6 videos a day, maybe even more. You know what I mean? Because it's like, if I make a video that is 30 minutes long, yeah, let's use this as an example. Let's say a let's play video like you're watching right now. Obviously, I record that for, you know, 30 to 40 minutes. Okay, add the rendering time for me to actually start uploading. So the rendering time is typically a little bit more than half of the video length. So for a 30-minute video, I would probably be looking at about 18 minutes on the render time. So let's just say 20 minutes, yeah? So right there, okay, right there, we have 30 for the video, 20 for the editing, so there's 50 minutes. And then we have the upload. Now, the upload speed is going to change once I get my new gig fiber installed. But right now, for a 30-minute video, that is about 10 minutes, essentially. So straight off the bat, right? Straight off the bat, for a small video, like a small let's play, they are obviously the easiest videos to make, both in terms of, you know, time consumption and stuff like that. We are looking at an hour for a 30-minute video, yeah? Now, that doesn't scale very well, you know, that doesn't mean like an hour-long video takes 2 hours. Unfortunately, it does not work that way, sadly. Because there is, you know, a few more things. Firstly, things take longer to render, things take longer to upload, and so on and so forth. It's not a straight apples to apples comparison, unfortunately. There is, like, it does need some wiggle room, and oh my god, they're murdering me here. For the most part, though, like, it's kind of accurate, essentially. So if that was all YouTube was, you know, that's an hour video, I could upload 12 to 15 videos a day. You know what I mean? Like, if that's the way YouTube operated, if that's the way YouTube creators actually operated, that's how many videos I could upload a day. But unfortunately, it doesn't. You know, there's a lot more that goes on than people really think about. And obviously, you know, there's the guide aspect. I mean, it's like, look at some of the guides I do, you know. Every now and again, well, look at this guy 7. I made like 15 to 20 videos for that. So 15 to 20 videos, all around, 5 to 10 minutes long. My save file on Disgaea 7 is 150 hours now. You know what I mean? That's a long save file for 20 videos. So obviously for Let's Play stuff, it is pretty simple. But for guides, no. Like sometimes, I might have to play through an entire game just for what is essentially a small clip. You know what I mean? Well, a lot of people don't really think about the ins and the outs of stuff like that. But that's what I like anyway. That's what I like talking about in the commentaries for these videos, because it gives you guys an idea of what actually happens. I mean, maybe it's just me, okay? But I actually love watching behind the scenes stuff just because I like knowing all of this sort of stuff. And that's why I try and explain it whenever I can as well. Just because to me, it's interesting, like how do certain things work? Why do certain things take so long versus why are certain things so quick? Like I enjoy learning about all this stuff, so I try and explain it in my own videos, just so that other people who also enjoy that can, get a better understanding of it. Because it is one of the things I can say, okay, is it is one of those things that changes. So what I mean by that is when you do YouTube as a hobby, okay, when you do YouTube as a hobby, it is completely different to when you do it as a job. So obviously I've done both, I started YouTube as a hobby, I now do it as a full-time job. Now when you are doing it as a hobby, you just sort of do what you want. Like that's probably the easiest way of summarizing it. You quite literally just do what you want, basically. But when it comes to doing it as a job, you obviously have to think about the legal aspect of things. You have taxes and stuff like that, so you have to keep track of all your spending, your income. And obviously as a YouTuber, you have different sources of income. You have merch, Patreon, streams, YouTube ads, donations. It's like there's so much that goes into it, so you have to you put all that together for the accountants, or if you file your own taxes, it's good to have all that stuff handy because you are going to need it. You have to obviously work on designs for merch. It's like there's a lot that goes into it that people don't think about. And this is actually kind of why I started the Creator 101 series, which granted I've not really uploaded one lately for that. I did actually record a new one the other day about boom arms, like microphone arms and that. But I don't know, like I'm not super happy with it, so I don't think I'm gonna upload it in all fairness, because I just don't like the way it turned out. And that's also one of the things that happens with content creation. Sometimes you will spend money, you will buy items for a video, you will work and you will make that video, but then the finished product just isn't what you expect it to be, and sometimes it isn't that good. You know what I mean? Like, it, as far as I'm concerned anyway, the Creator 101 video that I last made, which you guys have not seen because I haven't uploaded it, I don't think it is a very good one, and that's why I'm not uploading it, because I don't want to upload a bad video. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's something that all creators go through. Granted, there are some out there that will quite literally just upload anything and everything, just because it's easy ad revenue once you get to a certain size point. Because if you get to say 1 million subs and that, like 1 million subs or something like that, you are pretty much guaranteed to have that following that will watch anything you put out there. And there are, I'm not going to name names, but there are channels out there that will just upload like a bunch of crap for easy revenue. It sucks, but it's one of them, and I don't want to be that person, essentially. I don't want to upload stuff that I'm not happy with, and that's why that video isn't being uploaded. That's just being scrapped. So from those like 12 to 15 hour days that I was talking about earlier, that Creator 101 video, obviously I lost a lot of time while working on that. There was the time to record the video, I had to get the B-roll footage, I had to edit it, and then there was the financial cost. You know, I had to buy the items for the video, which they are being returned, but obviously, you know, because there was nothing wrong with them, I'm not getting a full refund on that. I am losing a bit of money there. But it's one of them things that, you know, has to be considered, because that entire time frame is now gone. You know, I can't go back to the past and be like, yeah, don't make this video, you're not going to enjoy it. It's like, don't make this, make something else instead. You know, I can't do that. So that time is gone, pretty much. And that's one of the big things as well when it comes to being a YouTuber. Okay, what you guys see on YouTube is not everything I make. You know, it's not everything that the YouTubers you watch make. That's probably, I think that actually might be the biggest thing that a lot of people don't realize. Like, what you watch on YouTube is what people put out there. That is not everything they make, because I can wholeheartedly guarantee you right now, right, that there are a lot of people who have this same feeling. You know, they have this exact same personality trait where if they don't like a video, they won't upload it. A lot of people will be like that. I can wholeheartedly guarantee that for sure. And it's just because, like, we want people to enjoy the content, you know what I mean? Whereas the video that I was talking about earlier, it came across kind of ranty at certain points. You know, like, it wasn't really constructive. Some parts of it was ripping on some of the design choices from some companies, and I didn't like the way that turned out. So I scrapped it, because I know, like, I'd already returned the items at that point, so I couldn't actually go back and re-record it. Basically, it's one of them, you know. It happens. It happens, unfortunately. Oh man, I think we've ranted enough about that though now. Like, I think we should stop ranting. Oh man. Well, no, I love teaching you guys, you know what I mean? Look around for another option. But yeah, like, I just love teaching you guys some behind the scenes stuff. And I do think that is the biggest one that people don't realize. Like, what you see on YouTube is just what is uploaded, not everything that's made. Like, that's the big one, you know. That is definitely the big one. Because I mean, I've been asked tons of times myself, you know, like, when are you going to do X video? You know, why haven't you done this? Why are you only doing this? Like, what is going on? And it's like, dude, like, there is only so much time in a day, you know. And it's like, there is often times as well where I could make a video, you know. I could make a video, or I could have made a bunch of videos, and the video that people want to see I've already made, I've just not uploaded yet, if that makes sense. Because one of the things that you might not know is YouTube does have an anti-spam feature. I've actually lost backup channels to this, and by backup channels I mean just channels that I have uploaded a bunch of videos to, a sort of a backup, you know, so that I can go back and download them if I ever need them again, stuff like that. I have like, those channels have been deleted because I've uploaded too many videos too quickly, essentially. So YouTube thought it was just like a spam account basically, and they just shut it down, and there's no way of getting that back or anything like that. And that happens more than once, unfortunately. So I don't do that right now. But that is also why, like, I will only upload a few videos a day. Obviously on big releases, you know, something like Crisis Core, there might be a couple of videos a day, or Disguise 7 or Atelier Ryza 3. You know, there's probably going to be some times where it's like 3 videos a day, maybe 4 videos a day. Depends on how popular something is and how many like videos I have in a backlog. But for the most part, I'll try and keep videos low, you know what I mean? Like, I think a good number for me personally is probably 3 videos. You know what I mean? Like, I enjoy, well, I say I enjoy. I would prefer, wait, there's a draw point over there. I have no idea what that is. We're gonna have to go check that. But no, I prefer having, say, you know, a video at around probably like 2 or 3 p.m. UK time. And then another one like around 6 p.m. UK time, and then ideally one around the 9 p.m. mark. That's the ideal one for me. That's the ideal setup. And then obviously, you know, I'll have like the the live stream channel, which is linked down below in the link tree, by the way. You should totally go sub to it. I'll upload one of the stream VODs there, which will go live at like 12 p.m. Well, 12 a.m. p.m. whatever you want to call it, the dinner time one, basically. So that's sort of like 4 videos a day across 2 channels, if that makes sense. That's what I prefer, because I don't want to put too much content out there, you know what I mean? But then when I just upload the same game, like let's say I uploaded 3 Ragnarok videos in one day, some people don't like that because they can't really keep up, you know what I mean? Like they don't have the time to sit there watching all of the videos, which is normal. That is absolutely normal for sure, because not everybody has, you know, like anywhere from 2 to 3 hours spare every night. You know, some people have kids and, you know, family stuff to deal with and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I try and ideally like just do a couple of videos each day, but obviously sometimes, you know, that limit does have to renew. What? Isn't that Selfie's spell? Hang on. Where is that? Renew. Where's it gone? There. Cause regen, protect, and shall. Holy crap, that's amazing. Can I junction that? Can that be junctioned? Like, does that give me a stat? I know I've only got 3 of them, but still, it can. It doesn't seem to do anything, though. Maybe it's only because I have 3 of them. I don't know. It might be because I only have 3 of them. I wonder if we can get more of them. Interesting. Okay. I never actually found that before. Like, I actually never found that before on Lionheart. Oh well. Alright, let's go fight Cerberus, shall we? Oh man. Alright, who am I gonna take as my 3rd party member? I think I'm gonna take Selfie. Yeah, I'm gonna take Selfie and Renoa. That's gonna be my go-to, I think. And then after Galbait, oh, should I level Renoa right now? Actually, maybe I should level Renoa. Otherwise, we could be in trouble once we get to Ragnarok. Because this is actually the last time I get to level Renoa. I can't level Renoa past this point. Because obviously after this, we are straight to space with her pretty much. So, I don't know. I might level her up to like level 40 or something. That seems like a good number, you know what I mean? That seems like a pretty fair number for sure. Anyway, though, everybody, I am afraid to say that is going to be the end of this video. Still, though, I do hope you guys have enjoyed. I know I've ranted a little, but hopefully you guys have learned something from, you know, the behind-the-scenes talk. If you have, then please be sure to smash that like button and drop a comment down below. And, of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more content. As always, though, everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.